Hi, welcome to This Week in Ames. I'm Susan Guiazda. On today's show, we stop at the Ames Public Library. My guest today is Alyssa Dornick, Resource Services Manager at the Ames Public Library. Alyssa, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on.
Well, it's been a while since we've stopped back here at the library, and I don't know that you've ever been a guest on our show, so tell me a little bit about what it is you do.
I am the Resource Services Manager here, which is a big title that says that we are, in my department, responsible for ordering and getting everything that you see at the library. It all comes through us, and we kind of start it and push it out, and you guys get to enjoy the final product.
So sort of like an inventory manager.
Yes, yes.
And yet you have lots of different types of product.
Mm-hmm. And our newest one that we've been promoting is our media box. It's a vending machine for DVDs, music, and video games, and Blu-ray we've just added.
So how long can you check those items out for?
We just increased the number of items that you can check out. You can have 3 DVDs or Blu-rays out at once for a week. You can have up to 3 video games out for 3 weeks. And you can have up to 3 music CDs out for 3 weeks as well. So you can have 9 items out of there. And depending on if they're video games or music, you get those for 3 weeks. And movies, you get time to watch them and return them and grab something else to go.
So a lot of people are familiar with that concept of a box where you go and you make your selections, but what's so great about the library is that all it takes is a library card.
It does, and it's free. That's the best part. You come and you look online. You can do that at home. You can come here and use our computer and get on the media box catalog. You just pick out the movies or the music or the video game that you want. You click reserve and walk through the steps there, puts it on hold, and you come up to the media box here and scan your library card and you're good to go. Just follow the instructions on the screen.
So we opened this new library, I think it was September of last year, and it hasn't even been a year here in this location, but it's just already so great, all the new services that you can get if you've never been to the library. Obviously, I encourage people to go. The media box is just one of the great things that you have here.
We've got a lot of new fantastic features here. We've got, expanded meeting space. We've got that great auditorium that people got to see this weekend with the book sale that we just had. We've got meeting space that they can reserve online. And there's just a lot of, cozy little corners and room and space to spread out, and it doesn't feel like there's anyone else here. You can just kind of enjoy your own little corner of the library.
The book sale, I heard, was a tremendous success.
It was.
And I heard even setup went so much faster this year that they didn't even take as long to set up as typically.
It did. It was so nice to have the books here, and you could just wheel them out where they'd been in storage and wheel them up the ramp to the auditorium and put them on the tables. Even the tables, were so thoughtfully designed that they've got wheels on them that we can just slide them around, and the ones that are in the auditorium are just light and handy to move. And yeah, we had a terrific turnout.
I know we've talked about it before, but the system for returning the books is very efficient as well.
Mm-hmm. That is one of the highlights that we've had here. When you drop your books off in the book drop, they're checked in pretty much by the time you get here. It's all automatic. It's a big conveyor belt that, checks them in, it sorts them, puts them in the right bins, and like I said, by the time you're here, your books are in. And
I know technology has really changed a lot of the way that media services are provided to people. In addition to the media box, which is sort of one of those new technological marvels, are there other ways you can think of that? Even the checkout, the checkout kiosks are so efficient.
The self-serve, yeah, we definitely utilize as much technology as we can, just from the meeting room check-in process that can unlock the doors from the desk down here to the self-checks to, like you said, the media box, and even the online resources that we have. You can browse from pretty much anywhere in the world as long as you have a library card.
I want to talk about those meeting rooms for a second. I had a great opportunity to check out to reserve a meeting room, and then you come into the front desk and they unlock it for you from here, and then you go upstairs and it's available. And I booked it online.
Yes, it's fantastic that you can, like I said, do that from home and come here, and we're ready to help you with any of the questions that you have, and we can help get you set up with the meeting rooms.
And with all that inventory that you have here in stock, one of the things that is helpful to me is when your due date comes around and you're not quite ready to return something, you can
renew it online.
Yeah.
Yes, if there's no one else ready to get that book or DVD that you have checked out, you can just go onto the catalog and enter your information and click renew.
Now, is that the same thing if you get something out of the media box? Can you renew those?
The media box, we encourage people to return those and circulate those as much as possible. So that's a one-time, one-deal thing. You can return it if you'd like, and then go on the catalog and put it reserve again. But
So are those items in the media box, are they more popular then?
yes, anything that we get for the regular collection that you are typically, number like 12 out of 200 on for DVD holds, we have a few copies that we put in the media box. So if you go to that media box catalog and you happen to see that title in that day, you can just click on that one and enter your information, and it will be held just for you for that day until 9 o'clock at night.
So it's really kind of fun. It's sort of like, you win the lottery or something
It's
if you
exactly
go there
like
and
that.
you see your item in the media box that you've waited for so long.
Yep.
Okay, when you walk in the library, where is the media box?
If you walk into the library and you look down towards the youth area to your left, it is right by the holds area. It's super easy. You can come, you can grab your holds that you have waiting for you, and you can grab something from the media box as well.
And then when we return something, does it take something sort of special? Do you take it back to the media box?
We encourage people to take it back and return it at the media box, because as soon as you return something to the media box, it's checked off your account, and you can go get on the catalog and look for something else as well. So you can get another 3 DVDs or Blu-rays.
So you've seen that a real popular service? Do a lot of people sort of go to the media box?
It's been really fun to have, and we've had a lot of positive feedback from it. The video games are a neat addition to the collection because before we had that, there wasn't a lot of places that we could put them, and right there it leaves them all convenient and close together, so you can just come and check them out.
I would assume that this is really popular with all ages.
It is. We've had everyone from kids to adults and anything in between.
So just so many great things happening at the library. You worked in the old building before it was renewed.
I was here for about actually a month and a half.
So what were your impressions when you first came in? What did you think?
I was impressed with the staff's ability to just, have a vision of what it will be like, and just, how they were able to continue offering the services that we offer. It was just amazing that they were able to, just do as much as we did and still plan for the move and get everything packed and moved. And, we carried on business as usual until we closed shop and moved out. So.
And that whole process was very fast, the move over to
Yeah.
620 Lincoln Way. And then, do you remember walking in here for the first time, just sort of that emotion?
Afterwards, after we moved back to the renewed space?
When you walked in and saw it for the first time?
It was fantastic, yeah. I mean, what they've done with the architecture, and it's been great. The space and the use of, the light and everything has been fantastic.
And clearly responding to your customer needs. The media box is just one great example of all the improvements. Alyssa, I know you're busy. Thank you so much for being on my show.
Thank you.
Well, if you want more information about the media box or other services at the Ames Public Library, you can go on the Ames Public Library website at amespubliclibrary.org. You can also get to that from our City of Ames website at cityofames.org. And you can also follow us on social media. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for This Week in Ames.